mind busy. He didn't have time. Young. So if you have little kids or you have little young men that are out here and you're a single parent, start that now. Put positive male role models in your son's life. That means men that you would like to be in your life. That means a positive man. A man that's a hard worker. He goes to work every fucking day. He doesn't disrespect women. He's a very good, upstanding citizen. Those types of things. Even if you're not dating that person, put your son in positive spirits and positive positions, and he will come out positive.
You put him in that two different shadows, right? You put him in the atmosphere, so he sees this.
Right.
He knows that he's gonna go their route. He's gonna go their route. My mom did the same thing. I got 3 brothers, and so she kept us busy with sports. Fall season's over with basketball. And all the track. After track, it was summer camp. Back when I was growing up, we had a program called NYSP, which is where SLU is at now. And that was our summer camp. Learned how to ride horses, go swim. He's all in the
right.
This is what you exposed to.
Come back in August, up back like school. So, like you said, you miss everything around your neighborhood.
You start to experience things.
Yeah. Found out they died. I'm like, man, what
outside your neighborhood, exactly.
Right.
Go around the nigga.
So it's kind of like, that's where she went. So now I look at my sisters, they got nephews, they got kids, my nephews and nieces, and they following the same trend. I see where they put the kids in, how they keep them kids, keep them rolling. So I laugh at it because now I got a 3-year-old, so I'm doing
the same thing.
Like,
because it works.
Gotta go.
It works.
And that's why I tell people it works, because my parents, they grew up without their parents.
Right.
So for 2 people who didn't have parents, have 9 kids, and this work, they tell me, let me keep flowing.
Right, exactly.
I watch all my other brothers' kids rock that way. I'm gonna rock that same way, so I laugh at it because this guy over there with the hoodie on, he makes fun of my neighborhood I just moved to.
Yeah, you bougie motherfucker.
I like it, the bougie comment. I'm like, I grew up in the city, man. I grew up in the north side, I grew up in over at
Tell them who your neighbors are.
Who my neighbors was?
No, who your neighbor, whatever.
Hey.
Tell them.
So what?
Tell them.
Whatever. So anyway,
yeah, tell the motherfuckers who your neighbors is, nigga.
I'm on the phone. He was doing a live tape. He said, "Where I said my home." He said, "Yeah, nigga, I forgot your neighbors." I'm like, "No comment." I didn't grow up from that.
Right.
I grew up right off Watertown, where Grand and 20.
Nah, they ain't trying to flip the narrative.
The whole neighborhood. One of my closest friends is Lefty. Lefty Fried Rice. So people ask, why do you call him Lefty? He was Lefty. So they would call him Lefty.
Yeah.
Right. But he's the same way. Raised by his parents and grandparents. He didn't want to be around that crap. Took off around that direction. So, like you said, there are examples that you can do. But then I look back and I think about how my sisters, they'll say, well, I need you to go hang out with your brothers for a while, which is us. And I say, okay, I see why they're doing that. And then now, I got a lot of nephews now, like, oh, when they talk, man? Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man, that is exactly what's going on. Welcome to the
right.
Right. All
right. So he gonna be pissed off or whatever. But y'all remember a white couple holding pistols at a crowd of people protesting? Yeah, his neighbor. So we gonna move on. Keep this short and simple. TT. We gonna go in that order around the table. TT for me. Go ahead, look at the camera. Damn, I forgot this. How do you say it?
Right.
Okay. When you were talking about the chivalry part, one issue I have right now is there's sometimes, and it happened the other day in Medici, matter of fact, hold the door open for a woman, she don't say thank you.
I mean, that happened.
Let's start with TT, your reaction to repeat for me when a woman doesn't respect chivalry.
Okay.
And then just give your personal opinion on that situation when a woman doesn't say thank you for a man holding a door.
So when a woman doesn't say thank you for a man holding the door, I think it's rude. You're showing that you're a rude individual.
And I disagree.
The
reason why I disagree is because
we're going in. Let's try to go in order though. But go ahead.
The reason why I disagree is because of this. It's not the fact that it's rude. it would only be rude for a person who's received chivalry.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Some women have never received chivalry, so they don't know what it looks like. They don't know how to take it because they'll just feel like, oh, this a corny ass dude. He holding the door for me, this, that, and the third. If you're not used to something, you don't know how to react to it. Like with me, I'm used to chivalry. I'm used to a person holding the door open for me. And I be like, thank you. You know, because I'm used to it. But when a person has not been raised to accept and know that these things still will and always will exist, you don't know how to respond to it because you've never received it. So it's not about them being rude. They just don't understand why he was being nice enough to open the door. I taught my son the same thing. You open the door. If you see women coming in, hold the door open. It don't matter if they say thank you or not because you're going to get a lot of them that's not going to say it.
You're gonna get a ton of them.
You're going to have a lot of them that's not going to say it. But that doesn't mean that you're supposed to stop doing it.
You keep doing it.
You keep doing that because real women
Will always respect.
will respect that.
That's true.
Kid,
I don't think it's the point
Wait,
of
please.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
listen to the kid go in. My bad. Go ahead. Your response to that?
I think it's, nobody's gonna just say thank you all the time when it's supposed to be automatic. Like, this is how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to walk through the door. Can I be treated like royalty? Yes. So do I have to say thank you? I might. No. Maybe I'm not thinking about you and you opening the door for me. Maybe I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do. The door is open. I'm going in it, and you could have said thank you. Now I have to have an attitude. I wasn't gonna have an attitude at first.
Oh, I got an attitude because you ain't say thank you, motherfucker.
Oh, we all them though.
Rena.
Right.
Matter of fact,
Right. Goddamn. Rena.
I want to say thank you. Keep your ass outside of what you
Right.
doing.
I mean, I still have people. I have a friend who opens my car door. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in her presence, I do not open a door. I don't lift a bag. I don't carry anything in the house. I don't do anything because she does everything. Like, chivalry passes around.
Well, you just answered my earlier question from that.
Yeah, chivalry passes. It doesn't necessarily mean if it's a man or a woman because I will hold the door open for a person. It's just about being respectable. You know what I'm saying? Understanding things on a different level. And everybody don't think like that. Everybody don't get that. And it's okay.
Because you don't know what type of...
Because you don't know what it is.
Okay, but it's not. From what I'm getting, you say, is it right?
I'm not
I'm
necessarily
not saying-
asking if it's right or not.
To me, that's what I get from it. It ain't right. Period. I can keep opening the door for you. I don't care about that. But if it's down to the should you say thank you? Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yes.
Fuck if you
What the
never
fuck?
had it or if you did.
Yes.
Who raised you?
Yes.
You're supposed to say thank you.
Yes.
If you don't say
Supposed
thank
to say
you,
thank you.
I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna remember not to open the door for you next time.
Right.
Now I might open the door for somebody else, or I might still open it up. I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna know that you didn't say thank you. I might not rush to
That's
open
your
the door.
pettiness in you.
Hey, it is.
That's
Why?
the pettiness in you.
It's always in
This is the only person I feel like I should open the door for that I have to do it.
No, but see, the thing
You
is
know
for
what
me
I'm
is
saying?
that
Now, if it's
chivalry is
somebody
not
else,
about
that's me being
chivalry is not about who you're in a
so-
relationship with.
No,
Chivalry,
for you it is.
No,
For me,
no,
it is.
no,
For
no.
me, it is about
chivalry is who you
My
are.
mother's deceased, but yes,
What
I
about,
will
you have
open it.
sisters?
yes,
You open the door for them?
of course.
But you just said on the person you open the door for is...
I'm talking about if I don't have to
Oh,
open the door for her.
No, you're correct. You don't have to do it for her.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
mean, my
that's
woman,
correct.
this is who I should be
Correct.
worried about. Now,
That's
if we're
correct.
talking about a bank, this is what I'm hearing, all right, it's a bank door, and you open the door for somebody, you just doing it naturally.
Correct.
Yeah,
They
that's your
come
natural
in,
way.
Right.
I did it.
They come in. I don't owe you that. I don't
No,
know
you
how to
don't.
open that motherfucking door, so you owe me a thank you because
That's
I
true.
thought about opening the door for
Right.
your stinking ass.
Right,
Mm.
right.
That's how I feel
Right.
about that. Now, like when I say that, my family, yes.
Mm.
My
So a
grandma,
smile and a
yes.
nod ain't good enough, like, you know, or
Well,
is that a
yeah.
That's appreciative.
But that's
Okay,
that
so
shows the initiative
Yeah.
that you
That's a thank
acknowledge
you.
that he did a good gesture
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
But for you not to do anything
Yeah.
would be a sign of being rude. But it wasn't so much as the rude part. Sometimes people just don't pay attention,
True.
and sometimes people just don't give a fuck.
It's still wrong.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make it
Agree.
right.
Give me Rena. Come on.
It doesn't make it right, but a lot of people don't
I
think
get
that
that.
chivalry still exists. And my thing is, chivalry doesn't mean a relationship.
No.
Chivalry
No.
is just who you are
Period.
as an individual.
It's
Meaning you
manners.
were just, there you go,
It's part of your-
manner.
yeah,
It's part of your mannerism.
Yeah.
It's just who you are
Yeah.
as an individual.
Rena.
But I still know I don't have to do it for everything.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
And that's exactly right. You really, really don't.
Well, for me, I think that it's rude to not acknowledge the person that's doing anything for you, whether it's opening a door or,
Right.
you know, whatever it is, it's just manners. You know, if you
Right.
see somebody that's thinking about you and is willing to go out of their way or spend some of their energy or time doing something for you, just acknowledge it with appreciation.
Right. And that's totally understandable.
Rodney.
Look, man, I've been doing that since I was a kid. I used to carry grocery bags back when I was back in Kroger's on grand days.
Right.
So,
It don't matter if they say thank you or not.
so I mean, no, you had some people said thank you. You had some people who gave you tips and things like that. But I was raised, you always, as a man, when you were raised as a boy, you was given those gentleman guidelines. Open the door for a lady. Hold the door for a lady. It doesn't matter if you say thank you or not thank you, because at the end
Right.
of the day, you never know what they're going through. You know what they're thinking about. Car doors, you're at work, let the ladies go first. You're in line, let the ladies go first. So you always present it that way. That's just how it is. You got some people who get mad. They're like, man, you let that lady go in front of you? Yeah, what you gonna do, jump me? And then the whole attitude that dude go back there, that changes. But
Right.
it's just
Right.
me. And then, like,
That's Tweezy.
It's just me, like, we all on a quick trip, right? And let's say the line is empty. I'm
Crazy.
gonna say, go ahead, ladies, do your thing. I'm okay with that because all I'm doing is chicken out, like you chicken out. We all go to our car at the same time. We go run out and do our thing. So
If they
I'm gonna
ask
call
me,
you
like,
later, Big Meech.
it's a big.
and it'll be like, I be.
Yeah, I mean,
Hang up the phone, boy. I'm gonna call you when I'm done. I'm almost done.
Nah, just going over the door. Look, if they speak to you, they say hi to you, they say thank you, they say thank you, they smile and nod, be appreciative. We just do it. If they don't say nothing, whatever. I mean, because at the end of the day, yes, you just being the kind gesture because you never know
It's your
what other young man is watching you do that. You
Right.
never know what another boy
Right.
might not have that attitude around. Say, hey,
Right.
I see it on TV, but
Right.
never see the reality.
Right.
And then that could change
Right.
that person's lifestyle around.
Right.
You said something earlier that I raised him like that to be a gentleman. He might use it to be a player later on down the road. And to be honest with you, he probably don't. As
No, I
a
know he
player,
doesn't.
He just basically, hey, this is where I was raised.
This is how I'm doing
And I'm
it.
gonna keep doing it.
But women fall. The reason why I said the player thing because women. Well, my son, he's a Pisces. Like I said, he's a very good person. When I say my son is a good-hearted person, because when I'm in the car with them, like we did a lot of things, so we experienced a lot of things. When I talk to them and I teach them things, I don't just say, "Don't do this because I said don't do it."
Give him a reason why.
I give them reasons why. And not only just reasons, I actually take them places.
Right.
And I do things and show them, this is why I said don't do this. Because sometimes you just can't tell a kid, don't do this. You have to show them why you don't think this is a good thing for them to do. Because at the end of the day, a kid gonna do what the fuck they want to do, regardless.
Yeah, they gonna
If
do
you
it.
tell them yes or no or not, kids do what they see.
Let's get it. And we live over here too. So
All right.
I'm about to send you the link if you needed to share.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I'll send it to everybody, I guess. Yeah.
Let's topic. If a dude smash a stud, is he gay?
Are you serious? That's your freaking question? Who told you that question? Jay?
Hey, it's coming from the man
Where
himself.
we going? Which way we going?
Let him
Hey, this is open.
Let him ask
This
the
open.
question.
Go.
If you smash a stud, is she gay? Is he gay?
Well, let's answer it
Well-
with another question.
Well,
Do she got a pussy?
yeah,
Well, then how is he gay?
that
That's
part.
the same thing I said.
I'm gonna say like this. I don't think it's a gay thing. And if a dude smashes a female in his mind, he like, bitch, you think you so tough, you think you like, it's like you pussy. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, let me get some of that pussy. I bet I can turn you back where you need to be.
Facts.
That's how it'll be. So if a nigga smash a stud, that does not mean he gay. That mean he got a purpose.
Now,
He's trying to figure out if he can make her like dick again.
now I've heard an answer earlier today that said both of them are gay.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this. I can agree with that for their concepts because of the simple fact is, if you're supposed to be a stud, most studs have never had penetration before. Most studs. That's just being honest.
Okay,
Most
I
studs
can understand.
have never had penetration before.
I can
But
understand.
it depends on what studs you grab. Let's just keep that shit all the way funky. Now, if you done grab the stud who got 2 kids out of pussy, cause she done got knocked up by a regular nigga on some regular sex,
Suspect.
then she a little bit, little suspect, she might take some dick again. Depending on how she feeling. You understand what I'm saying? But if you done grabbed you a stud that ain't never had dick in her life, she got a low haircut just like you, she smelled just like you, she dressed just like you, she talked just like you, then nigga, you might be a little bit suspect.
Ooh.
You might be a little suspect. Because at that point, my nigga, you might want to convince yourself of your own sexuality.
Like, what really turns you on?
Like, what really turns you on? You understand what I'm saying? Like, most studs that already had sex with other men, they already know that, yeah, it was okay, but you got 3 kids.
So it was more than okay.
It was past okay.
Uh.
Cause you got like 3 kids and they was, you fucked and got them. You didn't artificially inseminate yourself and got them kids. So it depends on what kind of stud you grab to fuck. Because if you try to grab a stud that ain't never been penetrated, I was about to be some motherfucker. Nigga, you got me fucked up.
All right,
It's gonna be one of them moments.
Rodney. One of my co-hosts from season 1. I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them says she is looking for an open. I think she even said it on live, so fuck it. She says she's looking for an open bisexually man. She actually likes to peg men. So, is it possible to be with a woman getting pegged and not be gay?
What is
Well-
that, first of all?
Peg,
Yeah.
dildo in your
Basically, like
Poking
the
the
woman is fucking the man.
Right.
Basically.
Poking the guy. So,
Wait a minute, you said and not be gay?
you have some guys out there that rock their way.
They like shit in their ass. So
you
what?
got some guys who rock their way
Ain't
now.
nothing wrong with it.
And that's
A
their
nigga
preference.
go in your ass.
But
going too
I'm not, bro.
This is my thing. This is some real
I'm
shit.
gonna be honest. Like, here's the thing. You have some dudes who actually do rock their way. And,
Right.
and they like that sexually.
Right.
But out the bedroom, they hardcore regular guys, but in that world, they go that way now. you can find some out there. I don't know where they at. I can't help you find none, But there's some out there now. I don't have no contact with
Put a post on Facebook.
Now you
All
can go
right.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Post out there.
Ting, all them social chats, try to find somebody like that. I can't help you. But there are some dudes who rock their way now. Are they considered gay? In American society, I ask, they answer the question.
In the eyes of everyone that think this might be gay, he would be gay.
he would be gay.
That
he's-
part.
Because he's getting stabbed. in the
But
back.
it's his woman though.
But see, this
No,
is my
it's not a
thing.
woman. It's just.
No,
she
this
doesn't
is my
like
thing,
somebody.
though. This is my thing.
Oh.
And this is basically what I was touching on earlier before you was late. But anyway, the thing is this. Sex is just what it is.
Mm.
Sex. Your sexual appetite does not have to satisfy another motherfucker but the person that you're fucking. Period. Regardless of the fact if you feel it's gay or not. Now, if she don't put your shit out there, then it's a sexual interaction between you and your motherfucking mate. Now, let's not get it twisted. Some of these motherfucking niggas didn't goddamn me on the top when you on the motherfucking top and you know what I'm saying? And you stick your little hand down there, you about to rub some balls, you gonna touch that asshole just a little bit.
You
They
gonna
don't
get
know it
punched in
because
your
they in
motherfucking forehead.
they in they motherfucking mind at that particular moment. Now at that particular moment, you ain't even thinking about that type of shit. Because you enjoying what you having with the person you fucking. The shit shouldn't go outside your bedroom. Let's keep that 100.
I get that.
Let's keep that 100. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to say that you gay for however you like your sexual explicitness. Whatever makes you get off and you with your motherfucking mate, kudos. You with the person that you want to be fucking with. Your sexual appetite should not leave your bedroom. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, bisexual, or not. Your sexual appetite should not leave your bedroom.
So what you're saying is,
So it should not, but in reality world,
That's the
It
reality
does,
world.
yeah.
Fuck the
You get that.
That's the problem.
But-
That's the problem. People cannot
So it's supposed to be sex.
satisfy their sexual appetites based off of what another motherfucker think that you should or should not be doing.
okay, so wait.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes
Wait,
it
what?
just be
Some
because-
niggas, okay, I'm gonna say this. Some niggas like it rough, right or wrong.
Facts,
Some females like it rough,
facts,
right or wrong.
facts.
So your roughness can go to a whole nother motherfucking
Facts.
level of roughness.
Facts.
true.
But whose business is that?
Okay,
Correct.
go.
Yeah, everybody, I get that. I don't give a fuck who gets stuck in the ass. It's just a simple question.
Right.
Is it gay or is it not? I don't care if it's you, if it's her, them.
That's
If-
your opinion.
Yeah, and that's what they asking. If you asking for my opinion of it, cause that's what we asking. I don't really.
Right.
I'm not gonna judge nobody who getting
what you
dick
do.
in your ass or whatever the fuck. That's on you. But if you ask me, do you think that is gay? I would a whole penis in your ass that's shaped like a penis. That means you want a penis in your ass, regardless if it's your girl putting a penis in your ass or you getting a real penis in your ass. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what you want, like you said.
Right.
But is it gay? Would it make you might be with a female just
Maybe
trying
she
to
got
do
a
that
fat ass
shit.
thumb and her thumb just shaped like a penis. And she just beep every once in a while.
No.
How you like
I
that?
don't think all things going in your ass make
It's
you
a gay. That's
No,
all I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
That's
A
what I'm
tongue
saying.
in your ass
Everything that's
don't
going in
make
your
you
ass
gay.
does not make you gay.
Yeah,
But
dick
when
going
you
in
think
your
you
ass.
sticking your thumb anywhere near that crack back there, you gonna get kicked in your motherfucking forehead.
Okay, but
at
if
the
that's
end of
what
the
you're
day.
feeling, then that's okay at that moment.
I mean, at the end of the day, gay does mean
Hey,
gay does mean happy. You know what I'm saying? So
That part.
if you like
That
it,
part.
and it make you happy,
That part.
do it.
That part.
Have fun.
Gay means happy, ladies and gentlemen. G-A-Y means H-A.
Once the dick in your ass, go
What?
right ahead.
Happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Have a dick and a smile. Shut the fuck up.
So, a stud fucking a straight guy and
A stud can't fuck a straight guy. Let's keep that 100.
wait, okay, that's how we get here. Explain.
The thing is this: if a nigga want a stud to fuck them, they coming out they
No.
mind for something else to see what they.
I'm not
will or
talking
will
about
not
necessarily pegging. I'm talking about the
Well, that's
sex.
what you just said.
I'm talking about the sex.
The sex, that's just
Fucking
sex.
is
She got
fucking
a
is
pussy,
fucking.
you got a dick.
Yeah, not
That's it.
necessarily fucking, but they just fucking each
They
other.
both fucking each other.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But not no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is
You making straight porn. I think we can make some.
Right, we can
like
make beautiful
that.
music together.
all right,
Now don't
but
get it
what
twisted. I'm not trying to fuck no nigga in the ass. I'm just saying, like if I fuck you in the ass, that nigga, you my friend after that.
all
You
right.
ain't even know, you don't know nothing. You gonna be my friend with a little bit of benefits, but you gonna
So
be
that's my
friend.
point.
To the
Can a
end,
man be masculine outside
Of
like a
course.
full-grown football player? Work out.
Whoa,
Yeah, I know, bro.
whoa,
Work out
whoa,
10 times a day, whatever
whoa.
the fuck else. Get
Whoa.
pegged, but not be gay because it doesn't leave the bedroom. Is that what we're saying?
Well, hold on. Well,
If it doesn't leave the bedroom, nobody knows.
look at your boy Michael Sam.
It's in his head. He knows.
Look at your boy Michael Sam. See what happened to him, right?
Right?
You got fucked.
He was a hardcore NFL #1 draft pick.
Boy.
Kalamazoo. He was one of the top defensive linemen in the game. As soon as he came out and said that, what happened?
They put his ass on the down.
Because society,
Society
As a
made
label.
it to where it was an issue. And my thing is
TT,
this,
get in this combo. You're not
regardless
listening no
of
more.
what your sexual preference is,
What you say, keep it? They should have never known.
nobody should have never known what his
They
sexual
should've never
appetite
been.
was. And my aspect, I'ma say it like this. Maybe a nigga that he was butting on felt some motherfucker type of way.
Right.
Because he wasn't fucking with them no more and got with another motherfucker. He mad because he making all these motherfucking millions and you finna get this nigga some of your money. So he wanted to come out and tell y'all motherfucking sex life. Choose the dicks and the pussies wisely. So you can stop being in the middle of some bullshit that you ain't ready to be.
See, that was the homie when he got
Because if his nigga would have chose the right dick to stick something in, then he wouldn't have been found out to begin with. A motherfucker wouldn't have known his sexual preferences because just because he likes penis doesn't mean he's supposed to be like, hey. He ain't supposed to be like that. That's just what he like. That's the same thing with me. Just because I like females don't mean I gotta be like, so what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want some of this? No, I'm feminine
but
and dominant at the same fucking time.
But that's what's going. Like you said, that's the problem with the culture where we live in.
Right.
You have some who accept it, you got some who don't. In the NFL, it's a gladiator sport, so you guys are not ready for. They'll say on TV they're ready for it, but in reality, they're not really ready for it. They're not really ready for it. Just like now, you got people, you got all these commercials, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. All these companies saying, oh, we love black people. Well, are y'all really donate to the black community? The answer to the question is no. We're going to get on TV so y'all won't say nothing to us.
Right.
But in reality, where is those the millions in the community? You ain't doing it.
Right.
You're just saying it. And
Right.
that's the thing about it. So you have, like I got some gay coworkers who transferred from Texas. And she moved from Texas to St. Louis because she said Texas would accept me. And I
Right.
told her that's going to be like that for the rest of your life.
So it don't matter where you move.
It don't matter where
stop
you move.
running from who you are
Correct.
and stand up for what you believe
Correct.
in.
And that's why I explained to you,
Period.
like, you can move anywhere.
Because it's still gonna be
They're
in
not
this
ready for that.
society.
Society is going to, it's called the gift and the curse.
Right.
Judge you forever. And either you're going to live that lifestyle and just have to go with it, or you don't. And that's how I had that conversation with my wife. I told her, you want to be gay, be gay. But understand what comes along with that, the good and the bad. So and now he's older, now he gets it. And I talk to him all the time, and he's like, man, what you said is true. You're trying
You
to
have
level
to
me up and punk me. I said,
stand-
now that
you have
man
to
will come on.
stand
Let
in
them know who
your
you are.
truth.
You gotta stand in your
You
truth.
gotta stand in your truth. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter what it is. Stand in your
That's
truth.
right.
If it is what it is, it does not matter.
That's correct.
Now, I'm not saying that I might not start. I might start back liking men tomorrow. But I don't know that. You understand what I'm saying?
Until he make you feel that
dislike
way.
Men. I don't have no ill feeling or ill vibe toward me. I find men still very fucking attractive, sexy, and masculine, like, ooh, he can get it. Moments. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reality of my reality. I'm being honest and in my own truth. So a friend of mine asked me, she was like, do you think you can marry a woman? My comment was, whoever God presents me to fall in love with, whether it's man or woman, that's who the fuck I'm gonna marry.
That's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know what God has in store for me. But what I do know is within my own truth, I'm standing tall.
True.
So whatever comes in my direction, whether I love it or don't love it, I don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks about me.
Right.
Because what you eat don't make me shit, and what I eat don't make you
Don't
shit.
make- right.
So therefore, I don't give a fuck about your comment, boo.
Right.
You don't pay my bills.
Right.
You
Nakia,
don't
what you
buy my
thinking?
shoes.
Right.
You don't cut my hair.
Right.
I don't get my nails done, but if I did, boo, you don't do that either.
Right.
So why the fuck would I care about how you think I should run my life? Now the thing is that I do look at what people say about me
Right.
somewhat affect me.
Correct.
But that does not mean that I'm going to allow you to
Right.
dictate
It
how
don't
I
dictate
move
you.
in my life.
Right.
Nakia,
Period.
And that's the mindset everyone has to have. It's just like if you're black or white, you know, when you're black, you got to deal with the white culture. Same thing, the vice versa.
Right.
So you know they're going to say different things to you. Either you're going to have to take it or not take it and keep going because it doesn't change who you are. That's who you are.
Right.
You can't, let me go bleach my skin. Good luck with that category. You're still going to be a black person.
That part.
That
part.
So you're going to, like I said, you're going to be gay. Do it.
Right.
Understand that's the world, that's the culture you in for, you know, until you feel you ready to lead it out this way. And you might not never.
Right.
And guess what? Either your family gonna rock with you, respect you, or you're gonna have some people who not. So what? At the end of the day,
It is what it is.
It is what it is. By what you do in your house is how you flow, how you go, and keep going.
Right.
You know where you can go, you know where you can't go, you know where you can hang out. And if you decide to cross that border, say, I'm gonna do this. Understand what happens, you go over there. Be prepared for it.
Right.
You gotta
Prepare
prepare
yourself for
yourself
your
for
own
that.
madness.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Prepare
You put
yourself for your
in
own
business.
madness.
Like you said, it irrits me sometimes, but I keep going.
Right.
I'm not gonna let that bother me. So I let me just say whatever, dirty, keep going.
Right. Whatever
All right.
floats your boat,
Keep rolling, dirty.
whatever makes you smile, makes me happy.
Hey, keep
all right.
going.
Nakia and Titi, y'all the only ones who ain't said nothing. So, what y'all got to say about it?
About
The situation.
The man fucking a stud.
A man fucking a stud.
personally, at the end of the day, that stud has a vagina.
No, okay. I'm gonna come back to you. Actually, give me your opinion first.
I just know that there is so many different types of sexual orientations and reasons why people get into different relationships. So it could be that this stud is bisexual and they, because a lesbian most likely won't
do that.
Yeah, they just
They're not
won't.
gonna do it.
Yeah, so that's excluded. So she might be bisexual. She might even like women more, but now she's met a guy. So this is her style. She dressed like the dude. She liked to wear Old Spice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
So if a dude
Right.
fuck a chick who wear Old Spice,
We gotta
does that make her gay?
She couldn't find a different cologne to think about. And Old Spice was the first thing that came in her head. Don't be mad
Perfect
at her.
example.
Shit.
She likes
Old Spice came in her head first.
Yeah, we've all seen this commercial
Spice and word out about two
with,
hours.
with what is it, Deion Clark, Deion Cole,
Let's
with the
keep that shit.
yeah, we seen the Old Spice commercial.
But that's the first thing that she thought about. Don't worry about it, baby. I got your back.
Old Spice break, I don't worry either.
Old Spice.
Hey, CK1 is unisex, so we'll just stick with CK1.
Old Spice.
She said Old Spice, but we know that shit was gone 20 years ago. But that was the first thing that came to her mind. So charge it to her.
Old Spice deodorant right now. 3 brands. They got a body wash.
All right, wait.
Don't do it.
Our
Hey,
live
don't put
comment
that
said she likes girls, but if she did find a man, he gonna kill her behind her. She really, people felt her words. Okay, so yeah.
Read that again, man.
Basically, he's saying
Basically, he made that comment
if
to
she
us.
like a nigga is gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, being jealous about that situation.
About me about me fucking with girls?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this. For whoever that was that made that comment, let me tell you something, love. First of all, you got like maybe say 15% of men that would find that offensive. 15%.
Wait a minute, let me reread this then. She likes girls.
The other
But if she did find a
85
man,
motherfucking percent,
her.
like, bitch, so can you bring her home?
You right.
Right.
You kind of right.
Can you make the bitch do whatever you want her to do?
Yeah.
Key word is this. If I'm in a relationship and I happen to find me a man that makes me feel like I want to be a little bit submissive to him,
Today's topic.
it's been a minute, so let's just say that. But if I find a man that I want to be a little bit submissive to, from my previous relationship of 6 years, I've done that several times. But it really just depends on his personality, his understanding, his gumph, so to speak. Because most men always say, yeah, this is something I want, this is my fantasy, and then da-da-da-da. But when it happened, they don't even know how to fucking deal with the situation. Because now they're in a situation to where they feel like, well, damn, this shit really happened.
You hear me?
This shit really going down. So if you're not really ready for a man, stop asking for shit and wishing for shit that you really ain't ready for. You understand what I'm saying?